Night, Carl.
Old lady's driving me crazy.
Hey, what's happening with him?
Man's got a lot of balls, Joe.
You gotta smoke?
Nah, man, I quit smoking.
Yeah.
There was an old man named Michael Finnegan. He grew whiskers on his chin again. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan begin again. Good night. Dear Big Girl Blue, romantic love is as brief as a flower, but there are few stronger forces on earth. It makes reckless fools out of responsible people, and there's no protection. Even age doesn't insulate us. Only with patience and time do we regain sanity and a sense of proportion. Do nothing rash with your marriage till your eyes have cleared. Felicity. Finnegan.
Michael?
Hello, Elizabeth.
Do you have a minute?
Of course.
Paul explained why he showed up last night.
Well?
He wanted to tell me that his wife is pregnant.
Oh, the old two-timer.
Damn it, Michael, that's not what I need to hear.
Well, are you through with him?
He just phoned. I'm going to see him this afternoon.
You're seeing him.
Yes.
One for the road. Elizabeth, are you there? Are you taking the bus?
Yes, of course. He doesn't want our cars seen together. I have to go, Michael. I have another class.
Well, what time? He doesn't want their cars seen together. The man's a comedian. How often does the bus pass by here?
Every 20 minutes, honey.
It's muggy. Can I wait in your lobby?
Plus your $4.50.
And then she says to me out of the blue, I'm 3 months pregnant. How do you like that, Charlie? I don't know how it happened.
You don't know how it happened?
You see how complicated this makes things? I can't just leave her now, can I?
No, you certainly can't. Why didn't you leave her a long time ago?
I've got 3 kids. Now I've got 4 kids. Not that I mind kids. I like kids.
Well, that's good. You got it all, haven't you, Paul? Emily and her litter up front, and a good old available Liz on the side.
Listen, I've busted my guts trying to fit you into my life without spoiling everybody else.
And a fine little job you've done, too. It isn't fair. Damn it, it shouldn't have happened, Paul. It just should not have happened.
I know. It shouldn't have happened. Just don't you go and leave me. That's the one thing I couldn't handle. Look what this does to our plans.
What plans? Was there a plan?
You're not going to leave me, are you? We're never going to find anything like this again.
I think I have to. Think about it.
Nobody's gonna see you come in here. Why don't you just make up your mind and do it?
Hello, you sweet thing. My, you look lovely today.
How did you do this?
Ratiocination. So?
So?
So have you eaten?
I'm not hungry.
What?
Damn it, Michael, will you just leave me alone?
Yo, Mike.
Yeah, Mike, come on over.
Mike, over here. Mike, settle an argument for us. We need the wisdom of your years. DeWitt here makes the absurd claim that men peak out in their early 20s. Right. Sexually, I mean. No matter what the books say, I think it's hogwash. I've never been hotter to trot than I am right now.
Oh, good for you, Christian.
What Christian really wants is the exact date you became aware you were losing it.
Oh? Well, I'll let you know.
Really?
Movies, they got water.
Come on, Billy.
Oh, please don't do that, Margaret.
Michael, I want to talk to you.
I'm going out for some fish and chips. Does that sound all right to you?
You're not going out for fish and chips. You're going out for her.
For who, Margaret? Going out for who?
I can feel something, Michael.
Well, you're wrong, Margaret. You're all wrong, damn it. Oh.
Dear Felicity, I was horrible on the bus Friday.
Well.
I've decided not to see Paul for 3 weeks.
3 weeks? What the hell good are 3 weeks?
I wish I had your courage to quit cold turkey, but I can't do it that way. He doesn't want to stop at all.
Of course the bastard doesn't.
I miss you. Seems like a long time since anyone's kicked my tail. Sincerely,
Mired in romantic love.
Going to a funeral?
I guess that's up to you.
I don't know what the hell happened, but Felicity Hope got 35 new letters today.
I'm letting Margaret write it.
This sudden enthusiasm from Felicity has got me puzzled, but I won't question it. You got yourself a couple of months more, friend. Just don't get too sappy with it. I mean, I'd rather throw up my hands in outrage than just simply throw up. Come in my office a minute.
What's on your mind, Jack?
I have an idea for a series of articles on retired men and women. There's no one more qualified to do it than you old goat.
Well, hell, I'll take it.
Figured you would. One more thing. From the boys in the city room, a token of their esteem. You look great in drag.
Tell the boys they've outdone themselves.
The money. I want the moolah, 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 moolah. I want the money. I want the money. Ha, ha. I want the money, 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 moolah. You want the moolah?
Margaret! Margaret! Oh, my God. Margaret! Margaret! Margaret!
Sit down here for a minute. Your wife has suffered a stroke. It may have been caused by the shock of discovering whoever broke in. We have no way of determining that.
A stroke?
Yes. She's paralyzed and she's very weak.
Is she gonna die?
chances are she won't pull through. Of course, it's a matter of time before we know for sure, but it doesn't look very good, I'm afraid.
This isn't the way I wanted it.
No, of course not.
Can I see her?
It's late. Go home and sleep. You can see her tomorrow.
Felicity's on vacation for a couple of weeks. The announcement will run tomorrow.
You're a good friend, Jeff.
Take the time you need. We'll delay the new feature till next month.
I'll be back in a few days.
I have some things to do.
First thing you ought to do is get the hell out of here. You don't need this anymore.
I don't suppose I do.
She is not going to get up, Mike. My mother went the same way. She held on for 6 months, though.
Thanks for the flowers, Jack. Margaret will enjoy them.
Yeah. Well, I got to be going. I'll let you know if there are any leads. There's only a couple of hundred unsolved B&Es in this part of town.
All right, Margaret. A little more suction. That's it. That's it. Right? Margaret? This is a hell of a fix, isn't it?
Called your office. They told me about her stroke. Is she any better? You don't look so good.
Well, I need to shave.
And about a week of sleep.
It doesn't come easy.
Oh.
Welcome to my house. Or rather, to Margaret's house. I didn't have a lot to do with the decorating. Well, you're the artist. What do you think?
When did it get like this?
After Patrick. Everything began after Patrick. I guess she figured she wasn't going to lose anything else.
Your son?
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
He drowned.
You never told me.
It was 10. It's funny. She had him late. In her 40s. She's older than I am by almost 10 years. But she was in great shape. A dancing teacher. Patrick was such a blessing for her. When she caught me with another woman, he was the one thing that kept her going. And when he was taken away, everything went to hell.
What'll you do with all this?
Get rid of it, eventually. Right now, I don't have the strength to put a match to the place, let alone get it ready to sell.
Would you let me help you?
Why? So I can continue as father confessor?
No, because you've been good to me. And I won't bore you with my unrequited love life. Thanks to you, I think I've begun to transcend it.
happy at least one of us listened.
You know what? You and I could organize all of this together.
I'll manage.
Look at me. How will you manage? Have you eaten? You can't do this.
I can't do anything. I try. I can't.
Well, you're going to do something. You're going to get up and get your things together. You're coming home with me. Come on. I don't have any shaving cream. Michael, did you bring it?
Mm-hmm.
Like Mexican food?
Oh, yeah.
Will you just take your time? It'll be ready when you are. Don't get so excited.
It's very nice. I'm not sure I can eat it all.
Well, just do what you can. You won't hurt my feelings. You want some scotch?
No.
Michael, I know what you're feeling.
Feeling? Everything turns to shit.
Come on, you're with me now. It's okay. Well, Michael Finnegan, just what do I do with you now?
Claire, one more meal like this, I'm liable to be
This is
sick
the best
again.
you've eaten since you've been here.
How's she doing over there?
Fine, she's on dessert now. She's
Oh.
breaking her own record.
Well, I know she liked that Jell-O.
One more.
Did you remember to bring the candy for the nurses?
Had to come here to finally get some good food.
For the nurses. They said a couple more days. I don't know if I can wait a couple more days.
You don't look like the same man I brought home a week ago, you know that?
I can go back there now and face it. Thank you very much.
Why don't you stay a few more days? It's no trouble. You don't want to go back to that house till we have it in shape.
Oh, you don't know what you're getting into. Besides, I can't sell anything till she's gone.
All right, then we'll just organize it. Michael, I need to keep occupied.
Well, I'll stay another day, maybe two. No more. Oh, by the way, what's his name called?
Paul?
Yeah, whatever. I told him he still had 2 weeks to go.
Wait. Hello? Paul. Yes, I know, he told me, but you promised you wouldn't do this. I miss you, too. Yeah, all the time. But, Paul, please keep our agreement. Come on, you know better than that. I'm only helping him out. Okay. Bye.
I'd better get out.
Don't you dare.
You want to change your mind?
Nope. Just take me on a tour. Oh, my God.
My former sanctuary.
Who would do this?
It's an imperfect world.
That Eisenhower? Eleanor Roosevelt? Harry Truman? You're a famous man.
Ah, don't let all that stuff fool you. Harry never kept a copy on his wall.
You won a Pulitzer?
Well, there were 3 of us on the story. It's pure luck.
I hadn't no idea.
You'd be shocked how little it means to me anymore.
Ah.
Hmm? Oh, you've met Felicity?
Yeah. You slept in here?
Mm-hmm. Margaret's room's down the hall.
Seems such an unhappy house for you, Michael. Whatever happened to the woman you were involved with?
Buried last March. She'd grown fat and rich and was a charter member of the Opera Society. We'd lost touch entirely.
I remember that.
Gives the room a certain balance, don't you think?
Oh, come on.
Right. Can't dance. You'll dance, you'll dance.
Oh.
Margaret, do you think you're the only dancer in this family? Oh, come on, Margaret, I wasn't that funny. Excuse me.
I'm so sorry.
Margaret, it was nothing. Nurse. Nurse, please.
I'm sorry.
Please, honey. It doesn't bother me.
Love you, Michael.
I love you, too. A strange thing has happened.
What?
She's beginning to move her feet.
Margaret is?
The doctor still thinks it's just a matter of days. I don't know what it means.
What else but your good care?
Margaret's more lucid than she's been in 20 years. She suddenly loves me again. She told me.
And you wonder why she's improving?
It's crazy. In a week, it'll be our 35th anniversary. I've felt nothing for her for so damn long. And now it's different. I seem to have wells of compassion I never knew existed in me before.
You know, I sometimes think that what I need in a man won't have developed in anyone younger than 60.
Huh. If only flesh and spirit could grow at the same pace, huh?
Michael? Michael?
What?
Could you come down for just a minute?
You keep showing me old books and I'll never get out of that bedroom.
It's not a book. Look, I found it in a book.
Finders keepers.
No, it's worth a look, don't you think?
She wasn't that eccentric. Isn't, I mean.
Michael, $20. You really want to auction these books knowing they could be full of money?
All right, I'll give it a minute. But you realize you were just lucky.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm, we'll see. Well, I'll be damned.
No!
All right, let's go through them all.
Oh, wait. There's got to be a system.
There was always method to Margaret's madness. She would never put money where she couldn't find it.
Okay, where are the books the money was in?
This is one.
Okay. Pictures from Italy, Dickens, Problems of Art, Langer, Mother, Home, and Heaven, Kyler. What do they all have in common? Come on, you're the detective.
I taught you everything I know.
Ratiocination. They're all black.
Oh, not ingenious enough.
Mm-hmm. It's the obvious clue that's always overlooked.
Bingo! 5, 6, and 2, $6,200.
$6,200? I don't believe this.
Hey, it's still early. You have any energy left?
Oh, no.
For a New York strip about that thick?
Oh, boy.
And I know a joint with a dance floor.
You're on. I think you lied to me about your age.
Oh, honey, inside I'm 20. Maybe 22.
Ways of going than being danced to death.
How about some eggs? It's nearly breakfast time.
How can I even think about food after the steak I had? Yeah, what the hell, I'd love some. What time is it?
3:20.
I haven't been up this late in years. You have to work tomorrow?
No, I told Jack I'd be back on Monday. There's a bag full of mail for Felicity. And tomorrow, spend the afternoon with Margaret. She likes me to feed her. The nurses aren't patient enough with her.
And you are.
Damn.
You know, I wasn't sure what I was getting myself into when I asked you to stay here. I hate people who think they're always right, especially when they are. But I tell you, Michael, I've never met a kinder man than you are.
Pull your skirt down, will you? You think I can just watch that? I may have settled in here, but I'm not a part of the goddamn furniture.
Well, now, wait a minute. This is my apartment, and I can take off my stockings anytime I want to.
It's just the way you do it. Make me feel like one of your goddamn houseplants.
Well, I certainly didn't mean to.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Hey, what?
Hey, I'm sorry.
Forget it.
Let me tell you something. I was never aware of my age until I met you.
A bunch of letters every day. What's wrong with Felicity? She lives in her balls.
Will it bother you if I talk about Patrick? I've been thinking about him all morning. About a time in August when he was 7 or 8. It was close to the end of the month. School was just a few days away. He took me by the hand and he said, "I don't want summer to be over, Daddy." He said it like he knew something I didn't. Like how few of them he'd have. So I sang him my song.
You know the one. There was an old man named Michael Finnegan. He grew whiskers on his chin again. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. Patrick, I said, that's just the way it is. Something ends, and we begin again. And again. And again. It's about the only thing we can be sure of. I think he understood. He acted like he did. Was there ever another boy like that?
Hi, Liz. How are you? Hi.
Doug!
Is he up there?
Have you gone mad?
Is he up there?
Michael? No, he's at the hospital.
Would you marry me if I asked you? If it had been anybody but that idiot of an assistant minister.
This is like Search for Tomorrow.
My wife has no taste.
Yeah, well, everybody's doing it.
I didn't think Emily was. All those junior league meetings. Ha! If you could just see them together. She's a goddamn half-foot taller than he is. Abbott and Costello.
You've left her?
Hell yeah. She wants him.
So, Liz gets Paul by default.
Oh, no. Honey, come here. It's done, Liz. I hate thinking about the kids, but I may just have to go to court for them.
On what grounds? That she's an adulteress? You sure this is what you want?
What does that mean? Of course it is. Hell, I moved into the room.
Into the room? No room. You're gonna move in here. As soon as Michael leaves.
Sure, I gotta go catch up with my friend.
Elias?
Mike, thanks for coming by. Sit down. Man, you sure are clean today. You know, talk has it you're getting your house ready to sell.
I guess that's what I'm doing.
You're not forgetting about us.
My wife's dying, Elias. I guess I better hang on a little while longer.
Well, it's just that I found $5 grand more since last time I saw you. But I don't have time to wait. You know him?
I think I met him once. Who is he?
One of the regulars comes in for methadone.
How old is he?
19.
Is there any hope for him?
He's one of the good ones.
Elias? Will you give me 3 months to vacate?
Mike, thanks. That's great. You know, a lot of junkies are going to be indebted to you, man.
A lot of them are already. Hello? Elizabeth?
Michael, I have to be away a few days. Will you take care of the place? Water the plants on Wednesday. Use the bed. I'll explain when I see you.
What the hell is this?
Top of the ninth.
Hey, is Paul Broadbent there, please?
No, he isn't. May I take a message?
I have some business to discuss. When do you expect him? Hello?
Well, he doesn't live here anymore.
Oh?
You might reach him at the funeral home. I'm not sure.
How pathetic this is.
Hi, Howard.
Paul Broadbent! Hey! A cocktail party, room 516, tonight!
Hey, Mort, how's tricks?
Fine. How's things with old Digger Odell? Paul, don't be shy. You can bring,
Meet Liz DeHaan, a very dear friend of mine.
Liz, how are you? Listen, if you don't make the party, I'll know why. I'll see you later.
He has us figured for a convention romance.
It's all right. I'm with you.
Hi.
You know, I'm in love with this woman.
I don't blame you, buddy. I have been for the past 10 minutes.
Maybe I should have worn something more conservative.
Not on your life. Let's get a drink.
Jerry? Am I glad to see you. Listen, you were at that Ellenville convention, weren't you? Yeah. There was a fellow there named Johnson, you remember? You remember the name of the company he worked for? Because I'll tell you what. I'm thinking about introducing a line of economy caskets.
New for 85. Fernwood was these top-of-the-line models, brass trim, in sculpted ebony, with tufted quilted satin lining, in a choice of aquamarine, ivory, and new pink. For 75 years, Fernwood has offered the finest in craftsmanship and quality. Our caskets, which are styled in traditional and contemporary patterns, are
Melvin's Aftercare offers a complete line of moderately priced, timeless fashion.
These caskets are suitable for mausoleum interment.
These never-worn garments,
This
crafted
year,
of natural
Fernwood
fibers,
introduces
have gained
Greco-Roman
wide acceptance
caskets
in the
in
tri-state
fine imported walnut, teak, and mahogany veneers with carefully crafted bronze ornamental quarter-piece.
Hi!
These top-of-the-line models in sculpted ebony with brass trim.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Excuse us. You're not enjoying this, are you?
No. There's a kind of odd fascination.
Come on, let's get out of here.
All
You
right.
need another drink. This is fantastic. I love it.
You're a terrific dancer.
You're so beautiful, honey.
Every bastard in the room is jealous.
No, Paul, no more for me.
I'm not drunk, Liz. I'm just working out a few aggressions. 3 kids, just like that. It's like I never raised them. Like they were never mine.
Oh.
It hurt so much, honey. I didn't know it was going to hurt so much. Maybe I can see them tomorrow. Emily is so goddamn ferocious right now. I wonder if she'll care.
I think she'll understand. Come on, I'll drive us home.
I'm all right to drive if you want me.
I'll drive.
You want to drive? I could drive.
I did your ironing. Margaret, you know what day this is? Now, hold your horses. What is this? Whose knee is this? Is this yours? For God's sake, when did this start to happen?
This morning.
It's coming back. Would you look at that? Happy anniversary, Margaret.
Michael, I'm going to leave this place.
Elias Williams, please. Well, when do you expect him? This is an emergency. Well, have him call Michael Finnegan at 545-1236 the minute he gets in. What? Yes, of course it's about the house. Elias? Who? When? Yes. Yes, of course. I'll be right there.
She looks good, Mike. Some of them look like dummies in a store. This Broadbent is a sensitive guy. Where'd you find him?
He's a friend of a friend. Right over there.
You okay, honey?
Jack, meet Elizabeth DeHaan. Elizabeth Jack Archer. She knows a lot about stuff like this. She arranged everything, even the funeral.
No, I didn't exactly.
She's thinking about marrying into the business. Hello, Helen.
Thanks so much for coming.
You must be the one who helped him with the house.
Yes, I am.
It meant a lot to him. He thinks you're pretty special.
He does?
He does. You've been like a daughter to him.
Oh.
You know, it's not going to look like anything.
What happens if it rains tomorrow?
Tomorrow, if it rains, there'll be a canopy, but today you're not going to see anything.
I just want to see the spot.
It won't be beautiful. The AstroTurf isn't even out yet.
I don't give a good damn about your AstroTurf.
Michael?
I'm fine. I just want to see the grave.
He wants to see the grave.
And we're going to show it to him.
Not very deep.
Standard depth. Careful now.
All right.
This is probably unprofessional, but I need to talk about something. Don't you think it's about time you moved out of Liz's place? I honestly don't think you've got my best interests at heart. In a few days, I'll be moving in there. I'd appreciate your being gone. If I've mistaken your motives, friend, I apologize. Ah! Ah!
learning empathy for the customer.
What's going on?
I'd think twice about that man, Elizabeth.
Liz!
He's got formaldehyde on his breath.
He does not either. Help me, you son of a...
I'd like him out of my wife's grave. Tell him.
Michael, don't you go. How can I get him out of the cover back here? I want to talk to you.
Help me! Help me! Help me!
Paul.
Liz, get me out of here.
Paul.
That old bastard is paying for a new suit.
Push.
All I did was tell him to get out of your place.
You can't do that.
Are you trying to kill me?
What? You picked a time like this to tell him that? You're insensitive, selfish, totally in...
Are you all right? Jeez.
No, I'm not all right. How could you have treated Michael so badly?
Well, when is he going to move out? If he's not going to move out now, when is he going to move out?
That's up to me to decide.
Ha! You don't want him to leave.
Maybe I don't.
Do you or don't you?
I don't know.
Who the hell do you think I am?
I don't know. Hello? Michael? Michael? Oh, Michael. I thought you were dead.
Felicity's dead. I'm going to Europe.
You're going to Europe? Just without even saying goodbye?
What's his name?
I've ended it with Paul. It's over. Dead. Almost buried.
Congratulations. I hope you use better judgment next time.
Aren't you happy for me?
I'm happy. If you're happy, I'm happy.
Why do I need your approval?
I don't know.
Michael, you come back here. Michael, are you really going to Europe?
You bet. Everything there's older than I am. And what do you care? You're going to go on your merry way and make your next mistake and your next mistake.
Oh, God, you are so self-righteous. Is there anyone you would approve of for me?
Sure. Me.
Why don't you ever say so?
Oh. What the hell is this?
What the hell do you think?
Oh, use your head. I'm all right now, but 10 years from now, it's a toss-up.
10 years.
because they're good. Would you trade them for 40 indifferent ones? Make a fire.
In here? Why?
Just make a fire, Michael. Would you do that?
This thing is going to roar for about 20 minutes and then go out. Oh, Elizabeth. I only hope.
Just I love you for doing my ironing.
Now say that again. For no reason at all.
I love you for no reason at all.